If you're a Nigerian remote worker actively tracking opportunities internationally, here are three vented legit. Oh, yes, legit because they are tested and trusted. Legit websites actively hiring Nigerians and Africans at large. Today, right now, I don't mean last year, I mean they are actively hiring Nigerians today. Plus, the exact framework to capture those people. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Cynthia Ozumba and I am a remote work strategist helping African freelancers become remote ready and hireable through proven strategies that has helped me to land clients consistently. So you want to stick around, subscribe to my channel, put on the notification bell and comment, like, share. Please subscribe to my channel. So that is one of the ways you encourage me to show up. Having said that, let's move. So today we are not talking theories. We're getting straight into this platform to actually see for ourselves, right? Because it is one thing to know about remote job sites where you can actually go and find remote clients, get paid, but it is an absolute beautiful thing to ensure you have the right strategy. You know how to get in, you know how to navigate the platform. So we're getting into the platform to learn how to navigate it, what works, what these people are actually hiring for, and how you can actually position yourself. So if you're ready, let's go.
All right. So the first remote job site we're going to be checking is called Magic Hair. So we're going to type in Magic, okay, Magic Workspace, and this is it. All right. So when you type it, it's going to take you directly to their website. But I feel like it's logging me in directly because I already have an account and I have had like a client history with them. Okay. So I'm going to let's get to their website first so that we can have the actual website view before we log in directly inside. So I'm going to type Magic. Okay. So this is it. And this is the right one, getmagic.com. So you click on this, you're going to see the website, of course. Okay, so this is where it brings you once you type getmagic.com. This is the actual correct username you're supposed to type on your browser to get this particular website. So once you're logged in into the website, you're going to take your time to get through the website, understand what they're all about. Basically, GetMagic is like a remote job platform, like an agency like Upwork that matches freelancers to top line. But the difference with Magic and Upwork is that Magic do not collect money, does not collect money for maybe like connect money for you to optimize your profile or do all of those things that happens on Upwork. This is absolutely free. In fact, GetMagic will train you if you pass on their onboarding, pay you $50 for 2 weeks training if you pass through their onboarding. So it is an absolute good hire. And I've worked with a particular client on Magic, so it is legit and their payment comes through and they have like a trust fund, just like Upwork, they have a trust fund where clients pull money. So as you're working, you're doing your hourly work if it's a fixed price day. But most of the job, like 90% of the job on Get Magic are hourly rate jobs. So every week you get paid and it takes about 3 days after the client confirms and do all of those things before it lands through into your own account. So Get Magic is actually like a very legit platform. So once you come here, you click on get started. All right. But if I click on get started, it's going to log me back directly into my account because I'm using the same Google account that I used for my Get Magic. Okay, so once you click on get started, you're going to start imputing your information. And what happens after this is that once you impute your information and get into impute your information, you're going to get a mail. You're going to get a mail from the company letting you know that okay, they are going to reach out to you or schedule like an onboarding interview with you. The interview is not like a typical kind of interview that is so rigid. No, it is flexible. So the kind of interview that happens on Get Magic interview, situational kind of interview, right? So what they do over here is they ask you questions about they really typically want to understand you. And the reason why they go through this vetting process is because their clients are also vented. So there is no they don't go through it's not like a LinkedIn where you can just apply, 100 persons will apply to a job and stuff like that you're not even sure of. This place, before a client lists a job, they must have even paid maybe like 50% of the money or something. So, and also because they've earned the name over time, they do not want to get freelancers who do not know what they're doing into the platform. That is why it goes through this vetting process. So once you click on get started, so you're going to ask a series of questions, which is what typically happens in most freelance platforms, right? Welcome to Magic. Let's get you set up. It takes less than a minute, right? I'm a client looking to hire an assistant. I'm applying as an assistant. So you click on I'm applying as an assistant and it says become an assistant. So once you click on apply to become an assistant, this is where you begin to fill your information manually. First of all, you're going to be doing an English text, and this English text does not take like so much time. So you've taken one. Now, I've taken one, right? So the data, so this platform, these two already have my information, right? So now let's get into the platform for when you eventually pass through the onboarding and get on the platform. So these are all the jobs listed on this platform. Now, the reason why I am seeing executive assistant jobs is typically because I have optimize my profile for executive assistant roles, and that is why we're saying it. So this amount you see, it is what you get paid exactly. But what you need to understand, and this is how GetMagic make their money, is the client would have already or originally pegged this role at maybe $15 per hour, or $12 per hour, or $13 per hour. So GetMagic takes about maybe 35% of the money. So, and they show you this is what they show you that you're going to be making from the job. Okay. Or sometimes they could even go into an agreement with the clients. The client will pay them upfront for their services for pairing them with freelancers, while the client pays the original amount to the freelancers. So either way, but one thing GetMagic would always ask you during interview or during any client onboarding question is, you would never, so it's not like a contract and engineer, you would never ask a client for you never ask a client for rate increments. Never. If ever you ever need to do that, you are going to talk to the GetMagic team first before you get that across to the client. All right. So these are all the jobs. And once you click on a particular job, if I click on this particular job, I can come to this place and click apply. Okay. Once I click and apply, it said intro call required. So once you're going to see when the intro call is going to happen, and this is the recruiter, or more like the person managing, meet you or matcher. So this is the person matching you. Now this is a GetMagic recruiter that matches people. So they are the one that would do the first stage interview before matching you to a client. Now let me show you my profile. So this is my GetMagic profile, and this is what it looks like. So you must make sure you optimize your profile for reach. As you can see, my profile checklist is complete, is 100%. I have an intro call, and my headline bio is very well optimized. Executive and operations assistant, OBM, I have founders say 40 plus hours weekly through smart systems and streamlined operations, available across African, European, and North American and Asian Pacific time zone. Okay. And you go down to my skills section, I have over 33 skills listed, and I did that intentionally so that I can be able to match be able to match to jobs and all of that. I did that intentionally so that each of those skills will get tailored to jobs when I apply to one. And these are the tools I use. It is important you start mentioning the tools. And these are job experiences. It is also important you mention all of those things. So yeah, GetMagic is a platform I really honestly want you to get in. It works 100%. You do not have to pay a single dime on this platform. Now, the second platform I want to introduce you to is called Toptal. It's called Top Talent. All right. So this is the platform, and this is another platform that requires we said hire the top 3% of the world's largest world's talent, and you're going to click on either login or hire a talent if you're a client. So if you click on login, it's going to, of course, bring you the interface to input your information if you do not already have an account with them. So now this is the trick about Toptal. Because Toptal do not display sign up on their platform, you have to use the login function. So once you click on the login, it's going to bring you this interface. Of course, you do not already have an account with them, right? So what you're going to do, and this is something you can do, you can log in with Google or sign in with your LinkedIn. So if I click on login with Google, you're going to pick the particular account you want to log in with. Okay, so let's first of all, let's go back to the particular Google account I used for this, so that I do not have to go through that route again, so that we can get into the platform and see how it actually works. Okay, so this is the top talent screening wizard, or whatever thing that it's called, application process. So this is what the platform looks like. So I'm going to be logging in with my information because I already have my information, right? So it is taking me directly into the platform. This is how you access the platforms. So now this is what the top tier interface looks like. And one thing you need to understand is that they are integrated, or they partner with We Work Remotely. So you can click on We Work Remotely to explore jobs. All right. So you can also see jobs on We Work Remotely. Now another platform is called TopTalent. Now another platform is TalentPop. So we have TalentPop. Now this is it. TalentPop. So we're going to click on this one. Another way to also get into the TalentPop platform is through is through LinkedIn. So this is the TalentPop platform, and when you click on get started, you're also going to get started, get logged in into the platform, and this does not require rigorous process. However, TalentPop works exactly the way GetMagic works, meaning that you're going to go through screening, and the TalentPop screening is more kind of rigid than that of the GetMagic. But one thing I can assure you is also TalentPop also train their staff, and it is a paid training. But one thing I can assure you is TalentPop is a legit platform that offers real jobs to remote workers. So if you can be able to, beat through the onboarding process, the interview, you are right inside it, and you are sure of getting jobs starting from $3 and above. Yeah, it can be low, especially if your experience is at the beginner level, but you are sure that you're getting matched with clients that will pay you money and you're going to make an absolute real money. And this is not just about try and error. It works like magic. Okay.
All right, that's it. So tell me, which one of those platforms are you going to be trying out, and what skill are you going to be offering in this platform? Who knows? I may have other tips for you, or maybe a strategy that you can actually use to navigate. So drop in the comment. I'm going to reply you. Of course, I reply comments. So let's get into it. I'll see you in my next video. Oh, I forgot to mention, please subscribe to my channel if you have not already done that. Please. Thank you.